Last time I was here, I was told to go jack off. So I'm going to record it this time. So I got a letter banning me from the public speak session of the Board of Education meeting where my representatives adjourn once a month and hear from the public. And my understanding is if a government entity implements a action to prevent me from being able to exercise my constitutional protections to address my grievances with my elected representatives, that is defamation of my rights and punishable by a year in prison or fines.
Yeah, okay. Hey, what's your name?
Greg.
I thought it was you. So are you here to come in, or what do you want to do?
I want to swear out a warrant on this guy for defaming my constitutional protections.
Yeah, that's not quite the way it goes, but if you want to come in and talk to me in person, I will let you in a few minutes. I got somebody here with me, though. I got to talk to her first.
Well, I'd like to know how it works. I'll wait.
What's up, man? Huh?
What's that?
I said, what's up, man?
Waiting to do some business. What can I help you with?
The matcher not seen you yet?
He said to wait right here. He's with somebody.
Okay, gotcha.
That was close. If I hadn't had this camera, it'd been a 1-2. Here comes another one. Let's watch this. Better keep you on, huh? See? You heard what he said a minute ago. Well, you know what? I ain't stupid. This one I have gloves too. Well, you look like a Scott Brown, but you ain't.
No, I'm kind of bald like he is.
Don't be too mad. I just couldn't help it.
I ain't mad.
Scott would laugh. Is he still up at the school doing his thing?
Yeah.
Didn't like that courtroom?
Yeah, he's still up there.
I think he'd be a good one to do some stuff. Be above his capacity. Somebody needs to.
How's it going, Mr. Griggs?
It's going all right. Can I help you?
Officer, by the way, man. You want to shake my hand?
No, not really.
You don't want to?
No, on account of how you're showing up here.
What do you mean how I'm showing up here?
Well, just you got your gloves on, ready to go on hand.
I always wear gloves because of how
I noticed I noticed the other day when you was at the sheriff's office, you had your gloves on.
I always have my gloves on, so it's not anything abnormal.
Well,
okay?
I don't want to shake your gloves.
All right. Matrix, when he gets done with that, with whoever's in there right now, he'll beep you in. You go in there and talk to him. He's got a lot going on.
So he give you my name just now?
Yeah, I know who you are.
But he give you my name just now, or you knew who I was?
I already know who you are because you've been to the office so many times before.
All right.
So, anyway, when you go in there and do what you gotta do, if you get too emotional or you get very heated, he is probably gonna kick you out. Okay, so just be mindful. If you do cross to a point of contempt of court, he can do that. Okay, just kind of giving you a heads up. I understand you might get emotional, but
I might get emotional and speak my mind, and if that's against the law, you guys are enforcing the wrong things.
No, it's not.
I've never done anything but speak.
It's the fact that, if the magistrate gets to the point where he's like, hey, look,
Well, look here.
If he
You're
says
trying to
contempt-
come out here and agitate a situation where I'm trying to get clarity
Nope.
and
I'm not agitating anything.
reclaim my rights.
I'm not agitating anything. I'm just
Dude, yesterday I had a deputy following me around when I was just driving.
That wasn't me yesterday, so I can't explain why that happened.
I don't
Okay?
understand. I don't understand where somebody can follow you to a grocery store or to eat. When I was younger, I got followed by Mr. Pittman, Boone PD. He followed me from Walmart trailer park to Burger King, watched me eat my dinner, and then thought he was just going to casually cruise behind me as I walked my way back down Pride Drive to the park where I was staying. And he just followed me slowly. And you think that was right?
Let's say that was before my time. I can't say anything about that.
It's not before my time. It's current.
No, I said before my time. Not before your time. Before my
just
time.
because it's in the past doesn't give doesn't give aid and comfort to people. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not sweeping shit under the carpet just because some time's passed. You're not going to get away with using what is that? Where you statute of limitations? That's bullshit. No, it's not throw your hand up. I don't care who's made a law.
Hey, Mr.
Statute of limitation is orchestrated
I'm not disagreeing with
corruption.
you, but that is definitely something you need to talk to our state representatives.
Well, I can't talk to my representative. That's why I'm here.
Well, have you thought about, have you tried to send them an email? Have you wrote a letter? Have you tried calling their offices? Because that is
Well, there is a Board of Education meeting for 3 minutes every month. And the first time I spoke plainly and decisively to the point and made a video of it, they banned me from coming back, and they vandalized my social media and took the video down. And I can't go up there and address my grievances in a public forum, and I don't know if a letter or email even goes through. Your office has denied receiving emails after I've sent them, and I've gotten confirmation that they've been sent.
Right? Now, when it comes to complaining about them, like I said, you need to speak to your local representative when it comes.
I'm here on a criminal matter. The dude is taking away my rights to go on the property, so I can't speak at the public speech session of the county meetings.
Have you talked to a lawyer about maybe a civil suit to sue?
Every one of these lawyers claim what's that thing? Conflict of interest. This is not a civil thing. This is somebody bullying and terrorizing, much like that deputy who followed me yesterday. You don't follow somebody into the store, watch them buy their stuff, and then follow them as they leave the store. If you do, pull them over. Have some damn decency and tell them what you want. Don't just follow them around.
I can't speak.
And that's very, very unprofessional.
I can't speak for what happened yesterday. We weren't working. Okay. If we were
Well,
working,
I mean,
could probably give you an answer,
you think
but that wasn't me.
the officers have the right? While we're having a conversation, do the officers have the right to follow people?
Like I said, I can't explain what happened yesterday. I have no idea who you're talking about or what their reasoning was behind what you're saying they did.
Well, if you're going to follow a resident and you're in a marked patrol car, you better pull them over. You're not supposed to follow them. If they go and turn, that's supposed to be it, unless you have business with them. And if you have business with them, pull them over.
Okay.
No issue with being pulled over. Been pulled over a lot.
Okay.
And I ain't never had any problem until I became a parent and the county decided they wanted to take my child through a bunch of false accusations and bullshit paperwork.
Yeah.
A conspiracy to take a child. And nobody does anything about it.
Well, you had mentioned that the local attorneys talk about
Conflict of interest.
Well, there's other.
I don't need an attorney. I need you guys that are on the payroll to defend my rights and defend my child. I have parental rights. I haven't even pushed that, and you guys let down. You guys know what the rights are.
Well, that fight you're talking about it has to happen in a courtroom, and lawyers are the only one equipped to fight that. Okay?
We're not
The fight needs to be that the superintendent. I got a letter that did a physical action against me. Where do I appeal it?
That I don't know.
I have to go to a third party to appeal an action from the government? That makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, you need to speak to.
I don't need an attorney. I don't need a third party. I need the government employees to defend my rights and to prosecute people who conspire to traffic children through the bureaucracies of the court and social services and the foster care. Now, you've been informed that there is a crime being committed in them bureaucracies, but you don't investigate it.
You've already talked to the detective, haven't you?
I've talked to all you guys, and all you guys seem to think that the administrators are able to do anything they want. Well, to take away somebody's right using the color of law, like in the letter I got, to prevent me from going to a public speech session where 4 of my elected representatives are in office, to be heard. That's where you go to petition your representatives, and petition is a verb.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Speak to the magistrate.
All right.
He's ready for it.
You're not bringing a camera in here either.
That's fine. Are you Justin?
Yeah, I'm your favorite magistrate.
You're the one that come out here and stood and made a jack-off symbol and said something to my son?
Are you running a camera?
I am running a camera, and I'm leaving because I'm not talking to you after that disrespectful attitude you had.
Okay.
You run out here on the sidewalk and threaten to arrest me.
Are you recording me right now?
Yes.
While court's in session, you want to be held in contempt of court right now, Mr. Grigg? I'd love to hold
If you want some privacy, close the door. The sad thing is, Abagansy Press, Long Island Audit, Mr. Rez, you about have to have a video camera on all the time, because this dude passed me. I passed this dude coming down this long hill. There was no traffic either direction. He let me pass him, and I wasn't speeding. And I went right past him, and then he pulled out behind me and started following me. Well, I went on down the road and went on into the Dollar General, just doing my normal business. And everything was good then. I went in there and got me a gallon of milk, come back out, and then I pulled out of the Dollar General, and the deputy continued to, he tried to get right behind me, but when I seen that he was stalking me, I made sure there was a car between us, and I got away from him. But the point being is, why is he going to follow me out of the Dollar General right there? My windows are filthy. After following me all the way down this road, pulling out and following me, it's not right. And I shouldn't have to worry about having a camera all the time, but if somebody could please sponsor me, I would wear a GoPro everywhere I rode. Because it's ridiculous the way this is another branch of the local government. How many branches of local government are there? Well, it seems like there's the school that wants to think they can tell you what to do, deprive you of your rights, and bully you constantly. And then send you letters depriving you of your rights to petition your government by putting the address where the Board of Education meeting occurs and calling out the Board of Education meeting as being a footnote in the letter. Now, if I can't go in there and say that you're not allowed to take, right there was where they were parked. Sorry, I forget. I'm not used to being stopped.
Captain Russell with the Watauga County Sheriff's Office. Please leave a message and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Well, I was pulling over to record this. I guess that one cop thinks I was ditching him. Anyhow, yesterday I was going by Green's Precision Products, and the officer was sitting there. There's no other cars on the road both directions, so I eased on by him. I was doing about 45, 50 miles an hour tops. I looked. And so he got behind me. He followed me about a mile or so, and I pulled into the Dollar General to get my gallon of milk, and then I pulled back out, and he continued to follow me. He pulled back out of the fire. Now, okay, well, now pull me over. If you're going to follow me, pull me over. Don't harass me, terrorize me, bully me, and shadow me. If you have something to talk to me about, you pull me over. Now, this is